The only bird that dares to attack an eagle is a crow, but the eagle never fights back. Here's why. The crow is the only bird bold enough to sit on the eagle's back and peck its neck. Pa, 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 pa. Relentless and annoying. But the eagle stays calm. The eagle doesn't flap, doesn't fight, doesn't waste energy. It does one thing. It rises. The higher the eagle soars, the thinner the air becomes. The crow, it can't handle that altitude. Eventually, the crow gasps, loses strength, and falls off. Not because the eagle attacked, but because the eagle ascended. Let the crows talk, let them peck. You don't have to respond. Just keep going higher. They can't follow you forever. Your growth will suffocate their noise. So don't engage, elevate.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
My bad.
Yo.
Cheers.
You're good, bro. This is a good one. This is a better one. Good morning. Happy coffee time. Grab a cup. Let's talk crypto. What's up, Buster? Shout out to Bagman for all the years of music. I'm gonna be Ghost. Let's go. Let's talk crypto coffee. Booma. Fooba. Let's go.
We'll drop. Let me get
Get it, bro.
I'll copy this and get it over to Fuma. I watched Fuma a little bit last night, man. Fuma's good on his own, dude. The show's good.
That fool's always been good. Like he came on. That's why he was on the shows in the early days. Like he knows what he's doing. He's run a bunch of cool shit throughout his life. He knows how to talk. He's a polished, gentleman. Shout out.
Bring on the new devils. We about to go up some new levels, bruh. And that's what it is.
I don't want to see those new devils. So what if I don't want to deal with that? I don't want to deal with it. Get away from me. Yeah.
I think it goes back to that video we're watching behind. Because I think like the curse breakers, it's like it's hard to explain, man. I think there's more than just breaking a curse, because I think you unlock, like, if you get onto new devils, everyone's like, fuck, I've already dealt with some fucking assholes, you know what I'm saying? But like as you're ascending, like right now we're building a group of like minds, right? It's more soul tribe, right? So naturally in the 3D, you have motherfuckers that stand on business more. Like, you don't have the people in here aren't going to be like flip-flopping like just a regular Joe Blow on the street, right? Because they already made a choice to change some shit up for themselves, right?
Yeah.
But I think as you go, you unlock, I think part of curses and generational curses is like spiritual guides are locked up. So as you elevate, you unlock, and then you get more protection. So over time you're getting more protection, but you're gonna battle stronger people. But you're not gonna do it just by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where the generational curses come in and all that shit. But then also, like, when you think of souls, like your bloodline, dude, like if we've been through here 10 times or whatever, or we come from wherever we come from, right? Your soul is so much older than this little one bloodline in on this earth realm that we're on right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. I think, I don't know, man. We about to blast off though.
Well, there's got to be something to generational curses, because the amount of trauma that people, like when you wake up, the amount of trauma that you realize that your family has is long, bro.
But that's part of the.
When you think about
That's
it,
part
man,
of the.
it's
I think the
rugged.
healing is the most powerful instrument, right? So, the Matrix is not allowing anybody to heal. They just keep fucking piling on bullshit, and they're distracting everyone out of their own healing, right? So it takes people to motherfucker, like, even when people fuck with you, like, and don't want to leave you alone, that's all because they don't want you to heal. They won't tell you, you know, they want to keep you small and keep fucking with them, right? Instead of just leaving, because the only way to heal is to be by yourself, to be honest.
But
We'll see.
Buster, you need people. Family. Blood is thicker than water. Bro, it's nutty, dude. You're right. It's the loyalty psyop. You know? The loyalty psyop. That's hard.
It is hard.
Family trauma is deep, dude. It's nutty. Generations and generations and generations of fucking
Of trauma.
Bullshit. Yeah.
Pure trauma, bro.
Man.
Like, you gonna tell me the apparatus ain't waiting for a cop to kill a black dude right now?
bro.
You know what we're gonna do? Boom. Instant fucking all social media will be crazy again. Like,
Mhm.
blame game. And you're actually, they're getting played, man, because the people, you know, if you're fighting racism, terrorism, misogyny, if you're fighting any of those fights, you're getting played the fuck out of all your opportunity. And a lot of those fights have no end. You're just sucked into an emotional shit show. You know?
Fucking shit show. Yeah, because you're just as poor as you were before you started the fight. You're just as hopeless and run down as before you started the fight. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's horrible, dude. Because the psyops, that's all where they lead. They just lead to nothing. It's just chase your own tail. All the psyops, whether it is a racially fueled, like George Floyd type thing, or a fucking the feminism movement and the Me Too shit and the fucking dude, it's crazy, bro.
And that whole thing it's really all the same card. The black card, the women's card, the gay card. It's the same fucking card.
Well, even on the flip
blame.
side, you got the alt-right fucking super white supremacist bullshit. Like, that's what the fuck? That doesn't make sense either. You know? Sorry to interrupt you. You were saying the same card.
Yeah, because it's a card to poor me, blame game. It's not my fault. You know, it's the white people's fault. Let's get the white people. Really? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You got women competing with men. Like, men and women are meant to come together as one, bro. You got women trying to compete with men. Like, you guys are, it's all fucked up, bro.
You ever seen that Theo Vaughn clip? Theo Vaughn's that one dude who does the
yeah, I like Theo, man. I like
Theo,
him,
he's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, motherfucker, I didn't steal nothing of yours. We grew up on the same street. I'm just as broke as you are, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yep. Good morning. Happy coffee time, live community chat. We talk XRP, we talk crypto, we talk red pill, we talk whatever we want, and you can join too. Welcome aboard. Get a cup. Grab a cup.
Hey, Raymond Harris won. I played the Gemini card. That's the card you should be playing, like the XRP card. That's the card that's going to change some shit up, bro. But yeah, man, I mean, even after the Kirk thing, I was like, dude, this is like, social media was just depressing. I'm like, dude, we're in bad shape, man, as a collective.
Bro.
These people are washed, man. The brains are we're just getting duped. There are some good things, but I mean, how long, man? I'm what, 50, bro, and how long are we gonna pull the emotional strings, dude, and fall for it every time? You're like,
every time, dude. Like
every time, bro.
Instead of just looking inward, there was a reason why my email wouldn't go from your to this, because I wanted to comment on some of the stuff you guys were learning. Right? It's I don't know what it is. Is they've been playing on this emotional card, and to take words out of Berserker, like, who's they?
Who's
You
that?
know, who's
Stay, Fuma.
Yeah, you know, between the huge media advertisers who are now influencers, the MSNBC, Fox, all the big guys, right? Playing on this emotional thing, and people are just still falling for it. It's like, bro, if we lived our lives and how they portrayed black and white on TV in the streets, like in Publix, damn, the restaurants would be burning down. No one would be eating because no one's serving anybody each other's food because we're all racist. You know?
Exactly, bro.
There's no food being delivered.
It's crazy. Like, and like I separated myself. Like, we're not separated by color and you know, we're not separated by groups. We're separated by lack mentality versus abundant mentality. That's what we're truly separated by, right? So I don't fuck with anyone in lack. I just don't fuck with you no more.
Yeah,
that's just what it is, right? If you're in lack, I can't fuck with you. And that's the separation. So when I hear anything like, you know, if I went to the grocery store, because I'll acknowledge people, if you show me eye contact, I'll be like, hey, what's up, my man? You know, and if I had a white person that didn't say hi back, I wouldn't be like, is he racist? No, he's a fucking asshole.
Fucking crack
Anything
ass.
outside of him being an asshole, I don't give a fuck about, right? But it's not going to ruin my day. I'm not going to let it, you know. And that's just mentality, because we're at the point right now, ain't no one stopping us, bro. You only stop yourself, and I'm not getting caught up in none of that shit. I don't care who it, even if you're racist, I don't care.
Well, a white dude.
My job on life is not to search out all the races. I'm gonna use racist, but the women's movement does it. The gay, are you homophobic? I don't give a fuck if you're homophobic.
Yeah.
And I'm not gay, but even if I was, I don't care who is and who's not, man.
Yeah, and I don't care if you think that I'm homophobic. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck, bro. No, but like from a white dude's perspective, like I stay away from those fucking like ridiculously like mentally ill white people that show signs or try to coax other white dude. It's a real thing. There's like white people that are usually like fucking trailer trash pieces of shit, but they want to have some sort of identity, and so they rock the whole like Marvel fucking like Thor, Mjolnir, fucking Norseman type shit. They rock that mentality, and they try to suck other white people into it. And you're like, no, you're a fucking mental loony bin. You're a nutcase. Stay the fuck away from me. Like, there's some white people that are stupid as fuck, and they run with that whole racial side on the white side. It's crazy, bro. It's just like hood motherfuckers with like, I can only imagine hood dudes trying to get other brothers. You know what I mean? You know how ridiculous it gets? Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm like,
you met? Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if you take a regular friends group, if you're hanging out,
get the fuck away from me.
Outside of crypto, and then you hang out with crypto people, there's none of this talk going on. Nobody's doing poor me. Everyone's looking to the future, you know, positive thought. It's night and day, right? And that's why it's mindset. It's nothing else, bro. Like, people are in complete broke mentality with no hope.
Yeah, it's even hard to talk to people who aren't in crypto. Like, if you're not in crypto and I have to sit in front of you, like my son got a new barber yesterday, right? I was like, if I'm going to sit here, he's going to learn about crypto.
You gotta teach his ass, yeah.
We're going to talk. I sent him down to Matrix. I was like, so I started talking about crypto. I got the Rich Duck shirt on and the tag out, and you know, and I'm like, it's funny. I'm like, start talking to him about crypto, and I'm like, oh, I forgot to ask you the question. He's like, what's the deal? I'm like, you want to be rich or poor? You can tell me you want to be poor, and I won't talk to you about crypto. You can say rich, and I'm going to talk to you, and then I'm going to give you.
You're making them commit to
Yes or no question.
Being a loser. No, I just want to be poor, Fuma.
Yeah, you know,
Yes or no question. Yes or no. Answer it yes or no. And then we can
yeah, if
proceed.
you want to be poor, we won't have to talk about crypto. And I can just spare my words and just look at my phone and go on YouTube and watch old shows. He called me this morning. I was telling him, I was like, look, I'm going to give you some things to read and research. I said, here's how it's going to go. Either you're going to read it and then you're going to call me, either try to call me at 3:00 in the morning, or you're going to call me tomorrow because you got questions and you need more. So you're not going to read it. And I'm fine with that. And then what'll happen is I'll just keep coming here to get my son's haircut. And then like this morning, I'm drinking coffee, watching TV. The phone rings. It's him. I was like, yeah, I was thinking about you. He's like, yeah, man, I need to watch some videos. I was like, here's coffee time. Here's bags. Here's some others. Yeah. Like, you either want to be rich or not.
You could have
That's
possibly
their,
changed his life, Fuma. You
that's
possibly
actually-
changed his life.
Yeah, maybe that's what we do. You changed mine. You changed mine about 3 years ago. It was about 3 or 4 years ago. Remember? You remember?
Bro, I don't even fucking know what I said.
Bro, I was texting
I said
in.
shit though.
Yeah, well, I was on bullish hour. I was texting in and you were flashing my stuff up. And then I came to coffee time and you did the same thing. And you were like, get the fuck on here now. Let's go. And we started chilling and talking. And then the next night at the boardroom, came back on. We started talking. And you was just like, yo, come to Vegas. Let's kick it.
Let's go.
Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to meet Buster too.
Bro.
I'll meet everybody. You came and picked me up in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
It's been a wild ass ride, bro. These last like 4 or 5 years. That's
Oh,
I'm
and I
glad-
gotta give you credit. I hate to cut you off.
I
but
appreciate
have
that.
to
But
give
you
credit.
did a lot of the work, Fuma. You came on because of your skill set. You developed your own character and you developed your own, place in this world. And people, they look at all of us as the same. We're just different characters. We're like a fighting game. Choose your character,
I will tell the chat and everybody this.
Are you good?
I got this mouthpiece from these two and one other person here in the game, and that's Bags. I got different pieces from all of y'all, and this is who I formed from.
Bro, you were selling corporations and shit, and you're a corporate you're a powerhouse before you even came on here, bro. Like, I appreciate the compliment, but damn, Fuma. Like,
Nah, you gave me this game, bro. You gave me the game.
well, you sound like butter, so I can't really yell at you because you got a mic and a setup now. So
Why you think I got the butter? Because you made me get the game.
you gotta get in, gotta get a mic. Yeah. Even Buster, bro, he went up leaps and bounds past my ass. He's got one of them fancy shit cameras that like follows him and shit. Like I'm still rocking the Walmart special.
Hey, I'm watching that. I'm still rocking that Logitech you told me to get.
I got that Logitech. Yeah. The only thing I beefed up was the mic, but Buster's got Buster and Baggy are on a different level, bro. They got.
Well, Baggy sent me the link for what is it? I forgot the camera name. Link 360 or whatever, something like that.
That shit
But
follows him.
It was like $300, but
Yeah.
it was
That shit
marked down
follows.
to
follows.
$100. But yeah, Baggy sent me that because my other camera, I was blurry half the time. My camera would go blurry, and I'm fucking around with the cup in front of my camera. I just got tired of it. We had to bump up Buster Productions. We had to,
Bro.
bump it up a little bit.
I love this talk because it's so fucking talk about the cards and shit. The talk is so diverse, and it's not just skin color. It's like motherfuckers from South Africa. I think Hans is South Africa. Fucking what's his face? Weishin Gaming is French. You got fucking several dudes from the Netherlands. You got fucking UK brothers, RPM and shit. This is fucking crazy. How diverse this motherfucker is. Different cultures, it's crazy.
And Berserker yesterday when I was talking to the guy, I said, I'm going to tell you this. You need to listen. I said, the thing about XRP people, you can't just put a finger on what we should look like or act like, it sound like. It's fucking everywhere. Everyone from everywhere converges on these areas of time and place and matter and space.
Yeah.
The
You
universe
just said it.
Transcends.
Screech said it earlier. People look at me like, you got XRP? Like, how the fuck you got XRP? Hey, yeah, man. And you know, it's crazy. I did a post on Zebic on Facebook, and I was like, yo, $375, you get 100,000, that'll change your shit up. You know, I just told him what to do on Facebook, right? And then one of dude I used to go to high school with, he's total red pillar, and he's pretty conscious, and he's like, hits me up in the DM, and he's like, yo, man, I missed XRP. He really didn't miss XRP, but he's all, give me some more info on Zebic. And then later on in the day, so I do a voice text in the messages, right? And then I do it while I'm at my son's baseball game. Guess who comes up? It's the guy that hit me on Facebook. He's the umpire. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Yo, Mike. I'm on Mike. I just sent a voice text as you walked out on the field, dude. You can't make this shit up.
It's the universe.
You can't make it up.
God, the universe. Just like, oh.
How bizarre is that, man? Because I looked at him, I'm like, dude, that's fucking Mike right there. I thought I was tripping. I'm like, that can't be Mike, you know. But
Question is, did you know he was an ump?
No,
You didn't even know
but
he was an ump.
I know he's a baseball guy for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I know he's a baseball guy for sure. I didn't know he umped though.
That's fire.
But
That is
it
totally the universe like smacking shit together. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't make it up, dude.
Man, we're about the moon, bro. But this is crazy. They're making us marinate in this shit. They're making us marinate in our poor lives to remember how it is, how it felt, what to do. Because you said new levels, new devils, Buster. So new levels, new devils. We got to get ready for these new devils. Because this shit's going to be wild.
I think so.
This is going to be fucking wild. Think about it.
I think so.
I know, but
Think about
I don't think
like,
you have to be worried
even
about it
just
because now
multiple millions overnight. Like
now you're like,
yeah,
you got a whole blue crew, right? And I remember somebody was trolling us a few months ago. And then like his second comment, people were calling him out. Or you called him out on air. And then his next comment was like, how in the fuck do you guys know, right? He's all mad because you're calling him out and you're right, you know, just off intuition and discernment, right? So I think you're surrounded, dude, you're surrounded with insulation, man.
You talk about somebody in the comments like shows ago.
Yeah, it was a few months ago when he was trying to troll, and you could just tell his name looked like a bot name, and then you called him out pretty quick, and then he wasn't a bot because he's like, "How in the fuck you guys know?" Like,
we call you out. We watch the chat, fool.
Watch the chat. Yep. What are your top 5 coins to no corners? Talk about calling them out. Puma always asks that shit.
And you need to say it out, Joe. It was a guy, it was a dude. Crisis King! Crisis King! Say it! Say it! I want to hear the coins out of your mouth.
Bro.
Your mouth.
Bro, we got
mouth.
Speaking of the chat, it's flying. I'm gonna drop Baby Gates. Let's go. Let's fucking talk.
Dropped.
Yep.
Come here. Yeah, there too.
There we go.
Man.
Links in the chat, guys. Don't forget where you came from.
For real. But I think they're making a stew in it, like you said. Because the news is not even bullish. It's just like, what's bigger than bullish? What's bigger than bullish? It's like
nuclear.
Yeah, it's like thermonuclear, like
atomic.
Like, hit the atomics.
But you have you got some big items coming down the pipeline, though, you know, and everything. Then the small stuff is just starting to happen, and it just feels like, as a whole, we're just speeding up. You know, even though we're still at $3, but yeah, man.
Bro, we got Daniel and Bijan on. What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming.
What do you got? What's on your mind, guys?
What do you think is going to happen in November when ISO goes live?
We're going to go down 30 cents. Sorry.
Add some
I kind
more.
of just don't want them to announce anything else. Shut your mouth and just do it.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
What up, pimp?
What's going on?
DJ Jazzy. Bajan, what's up? He's
What's
got
up,
that
Bajan?
mustard shirt on. Let's go.
Fuma Z.
Let's
Get it. Man.
Shout out
You know,
to
honestly,
Sandro Turbo.
November, anything can happen crazily between now and fucking Christmas. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think we're gonna see something between last week of October through Christmas. I think we're gonna see something.
Ooh-wee, look at you.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see. I heard predictions anywhere from, let's say, we're around the $2.84 to $3 mark. That we'll see anything. We'll see something close to like $9 supposedly.
I would like to
I'm
see
bullish.
the supply shock and all that happen all at once. I would like to
Yes.
see a hockey stick.
Yes. Oh, by the way, guys, XRP Army.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Look at the shirt.
Yeah.
Nice shirt.
And I
I still, honestly, I still
Go
think.
ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I still think it's conservative when we're talking like under $10, 15, 20. I would say 100. I'm still with that. $100. I think it's gonna be a big boom, big bang boom. But whether or not we see some sort of crazy crash before that, some sort of crazy, because of Japan carry trade and all that, none of that shit's really panned out yet. We're just chilling.
Yeah, let it go to
You
50
know?
cents, see what happens. I'm selling everything. I'm not even buying toilet paper. No more. I'm not buying toilet paper. I will be using rags and hot water and soap.
Rags.
I'll
What do you
just
like
keep it
changing
with me
diapers?
right now.
Is this the 1930s and you're changing diapers?
I'm going back to that, brother.
Bro, we got to get Fuma a washboard so he can wash all his shitty rags.
I will be doing that.
A tub, some lye soap, and a fucking washboard.
Yep, that'll be me.
Yeah.
Hey, my grandmother used to do that while you playing, man. My grandmother was from Selma,
Bro,
Alabama.
you think my grandma didn't fucking do that shit?
Yeah, she used to be
Oh,
doing. I used to be
We,
like,
all
look
our
how
grandmas
she's
washed them
doing
shitty.
it.
My
shitty
grandmother
linen.
did that.
Yeah, she's like, man, she's like, I'm not using that wash machine.
Washboard in a pail.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not using that wash machine. This is my good stuff. I'd be like, going at it. I'd be like, yes, mama. And keep going
Bro.
about my day.
Bro, I remember my grandma boiling doilies that she knitted
Yep.
because it would get coffee stains and shit.
Yep.
It was the doilies that went on the table that would insulate the hot pot or the hot coffee or whatever. She'd boil those in a fucking pot, dude, to get rid of stains and shit. Like,
Facts.
Yeah, man.
yeah, that's some grandma shit right there. Amen. Let's go. Daniel. So November,
Yes.
yeah, dude, it's end of year. Between now and Christmas, shit's about to pop off. So something will happen. We won't be where we're at now, and we have been for a while now. I mean, yeah, we bumped up. We went up 340 and shit. That was cool, you know. But this is about to go down. It's about to. But I don't know when exactly. You know, it could be fucking November, it could be December. Who knows?
You
You
know-
guys having a moon party this year? 26?
Nah, fuck no. That's all gone, bro. That's all gone.
Come
Moon
on,
parties
man.
are done, dude. Unless you guys want to do your own meetups, and you already did. Didn't you guys have an Atlanta meetup recently?
Was there an Atlanta meetup?
Yeah, I think OG had a meetup a little while ago, but it was just like a
OG
like a
Vic
Yeah, there was one.
That was a luncheon.
Yeah. and
Bishop came
XRP
in town.
Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop came into town, and I was out of town that weekend. But yeah, so no more moon parties.
Yeah, no, Baggy's gone. Like everybody's kind of like dissolving at this point because I think they
Okay.
know. I think everybody knows that it's so imminent.
Okay.
It's so imminent that the parties that will be planned will be more specialized parties that are more exclusive after Moon. Does
So
that make sense?
yes, my question is, I do plan on being in Vegas next year for XRP Las Vegas. As anybody else planning on going, I finally can go now that I've resolved all my my chapter 1 of my life, and I'm in chapter 2.
Beautiful.
What happened to 3 and 4? I'm just kidding.
Jazzy's ready to play, bro. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
No,
Jazzy
but no.
got- yeah, go
Honestly, I
ahead.
think this Las Vegas come around that was nobody went to that shit. Not out of our crew. I guess you guys did. You know, Fuma.
Yeah,
Nerdy.
Nerdy was there.
Yeah.
Tony was there. Who else was there? There's some people. Everybody was drifting in and out. Oh, Marvin,
Right.
Mina.
Chris has issues. Wasn't he
Lower
there?
level was there.
That's a pretty good turnout. I mean, next year, shit, that's a long way off. Lots going to happen. Jazzy?
Yeah, that's true.
Lots going to happen for that.
Well, I plan on being out that way. And I also plan on getting out that way sometime before that. So I will let you guys know anywhere between Vegas and California.
Yeah, I want to do something. Not a moon party. Moon parties, I'll tell you guys, and I take my hat off to Bags and the crew in Berserker. Man, that's some labor.
It's a lot of work. Man.
It's a lot of work, y'all. It's a lot of late nights. Okay, coordinating where people are staying, what people are getting. How's this? Hey, can you hit me with this real quick for this? Yeah, no problem. You know, all that type of stuff. And then you get there, and okay, you may not have to have a big role, but you gotta do this, you gotta do that. It's very labor intensive.
Well, that's a proper party too. That's like if you're throwing down, if you're renting out a space, we're doing a show, we got food catered, we got all the crews helping, we got to get a sound guy, we got to get the proper equipment. Like that's a whole nother animal when you're doing a show. But when it's just people showing up in Vegas, everybody's got their own hotel. Like that's cool. Like, but that's like not really a meetup. It's like a little meetup around a bigger meetup, which is the whole Vegas thing. So,
I do like the concept of just meeting at a place that we picked randomly and show it up. Somebody, hey, I got a tab. Y'all ride my tab to this number, and we ride another tab.
Bro, we're looking at bigger numbers. Bro, we look at bigger numbers though, then it's a whole nother ball game. We ain't fucking around with trying to like mitigate hotels and no, it's just you just snap your fingers and shit's done. We just gotta decide where to go that everybody's comfortable with. That's if we want to even meet up. You know, I think there's gonna be a lot of virtual shit going on after.
In my dream I had last month, Berserker was telling me where we're safe to eat. So there's a
certain, it's weird. It's like, where's the line? Where's the paranoia line? You know, what if you're worth more money than you've ever fucking been ever? Like, I don't think anybody is going to hunt you unless it's big numbers. Like that's what we go big pop and we're $1,000 overnight. That's where you got to start really fucking thinking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the bigger the numbers, the crazier the paranoia gets. Not necessarily paranoia, but protection.
Yeah.
You gotta set all that up. You know,
is that why the president was only eating at McDonald's like his first term or something like that? Or he was just like, nah, if it ain't Mickey D's, dog. They're gonna take me out. They're gonna take at least 100,000 people out today. You know,
right.
Yeah.
No, we let Nerdy pick the food.
Yeah.
Nerdy's the resident foodie.
He's a foodie.
Yeah.
No.
He is, man.
Yeah.
Where has he been?
he's
on vacay.
Oh, he's on vacation. Yeah, but he'll be back in a little bit. But no, cool. No, it's just one of those things where you get see a lot of people that are calling for Moon Party. Oh, we're gonna have a meetup. Like I think what started all this was Daniel asking about it, right?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah. It's because now you guys are like ready to mingle, and it's like, no, we've been mingling for 5 years.
Well, no, now
we already been done. Already had like
I'll be going to Vegas
Moon
next
parties,
time, probably.
But you're going to chill. You're not. There's no production behind it. It's just going to chill.
No, Berserk. This officially, I can like financially go, and I don't have that baggage.
Right now. We were running and gunning the last 4 or 5 years. We were doing the movie.
No, I know, bro. I know. Trust me, I want to be there.
Yeah, it's already too late. Like in my opinion, you guys can meet up. But, like,
Berserker's
in my opinion, I'm like that ship has sailed.
Berserker's like, I'm not doing no more labor, y'all. That's what he's telling you. We can hang out. I ain't doing shit. That's what he's telling you, right?
Unless Baggy wants to throw something together and come back to the state.
The meetups are easy though. The Moon Party is like
it's a different animal.
Party, I get it.
Logistics.
I plan on being out there. But look, until then, I'm just gonna call Phil on the phone and be like, bro, we doing that thing right there. We'll do something in Orlando.
If the
Atlanta?
money's
Or
right,
Atlanta.
I mean,
Or Atlanta.
I'll come hang out and fuck around. Like,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah.
Pull up in
You know, it's
Sacktown
funny.
and surprise them. Pull up
You
in
know what?
Sacktown and hit them up.
I had
Because you
talked
guys,
to OG
look,
about Atlanta.
all you OG folks is like family. So
Yeah,
I'm
I had talked to
finally
OG
free.
about Atlanta, but we're looking
Uh-huh.
for like a decent venue that doesn't have too many people. He was saying the problem we're gonna have is too many people, right? And,
Okay.
And I was like, all right, so
No, put me on that text thread because there's a couple of venues that I've thought about, and my daughter has been doing a lot of fashion stuff, and she's actually been scoping out venues recently for another event.
honestly, I kind of want to go to Canada. I kind of want to go to Canada.
Nova goes, do it, Uncle. I got your dinner and drinks one night. Let's go. I mean, I don't really like.
one night.
Honestly,
Are
I
you
don't really
kidding?
like Vegas, man. I think Vegas is a fucking demonic shit.
No, it's all good. I'm listening to a podcast.
Yeah,
It's
so
all good.
Tell her you're on a hot mic too.
yeah, we
Yeah, exactly.
Matter of fact, once we have her ass jump on the damn cop podcast, and you
No,
get
bro.
off, Daniel. That's who we really need to be talking to. And that, sound like she making the decisions anyway. You know, I'm sorry.
Get the wallets. Get the
Let's
wallet
go.
gates opening up a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
Let some money flow.
Tell her you're on with the Oval Office. Tell her you're on with the Oval Office.
Bro, them
Yeah, somebody
meetups,
said
though.
earlier, thanks for talking about Casper, man. But
I love that.
yeah,
cast.
dude, at this point in time, you know, there's like 5 coins that I would get, and it's like XRP. I'm throwing Flare in there because Paymy's been giving me shit everywhere I go on X. He's
Yeah,
been
Flare.
giving me shit, so I'm throwing Flare up in there.
Oh, that flare.
I'll throw Casper at under a penny, and Zbeck and XPR. That's what I'm accumulating. Even Nova was hitting me up on X. Oh, can I do this for that? Not for that. You can do it for XPR. I can't get XPR. Well, you got to figure out how to get it. That's just the way it
Yeah, you
is.
can.
How many times? How many fucking exchanges have I signed up to for just one fucking coin? You know what I'm saying? Over 7 years, bro.
So you can
Like,
get.
fuck, I gotta
XPR
sign up to
for-
this exchange just to get this coin. That's why I like BitTrue, man. You get a lot of shit on BitTrue, man. Like generally BitTrue had it, unless it was like something niche, you know. And you could
Can't
have
mess this
got it
up.
with XRP. Yeah, man. We're
Can't
about
mess
to
this
blast
up.
off, bro. And to
Yeah,
me,
so-
Flare and XPR, or Metallicus, I mean, they're running like parallel, doing the same kind of shit, man.
I got
Yeah.
some Casper this morning
That-
for 009 this morning.
Yeah. How you beat that, man? Under a penny? Shit.
Now you
Yeah, I made a run
What?
at like, I think it was 006, 005. I think I scooped
sweet.
up some a while back, but
Yeah, down 30% for the year.
Let's take a look at that Casper, dog.
OSW goes, if history repeats itself, it looks like 2025, 2026 run will be similar to the 2017.
that's
18
right,
run.
bro.
Yeah.
There's some variables that weren't in play back then, though.
A lot of variables.
We're in, to me, we're still on a ramp up, bro. And they're about to ramp this shit up so high in the spec run to where shit. And then what I said a long time ago, it'll probably be tax free, right? They're only going to do tax free to incentivize you to go sell some shit. It's all
Right.
adding to sell your shit.
You got legal clarity.
Yep.
Jim in
Sounds
Japan,
And,
any thoughts on Redstone? Don't know what that is.
which act is going to get passed this month? The Genius Act is already passed. Was the Clarity Act is supposed to pass this month?
This fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to prioritize the market structure clarity. Yep.
Yes.
Got a
Got it.
new Fed guru coming in.
Mm-hmm. Scott Bassett has
You got-
already been not taking applications, but interviewing people for the new Fed thing.
Spot ETFs.
Yes.
Gamer Lines, can you still move your crypto off of Bitree? You should be able to move it. You just can't fuck around if you're American.
Yeah, don't. Someone said something about Coinbase. Well, if Coinbase don't have XRP, how you shouldn't be relying on Coinbase to sell XRP, man. They shouldn't have any of your XRP. So I don't remember who said that earlier. If it was Jim B, it was a long time ago. These chats are flying too, so I don't even want to go search.
It was a
for
long
it.
time ago in
But
the chat.
you shouldn't. Who cares if Coinbase runs out? It shouldn't be an issue because you shouldn't have any on there.
Nope.
And then you just go sign up to, you could always get a different exchange. It's not that hard.
Moon meetup in Philippines. I mean, that's a lot of money.
But I would imagine Coinbase would at least hold the XRP that people have. I would hope Coinbase would do that for their clients. Hold their XRP that they bought.
You would think they would.
Yeah, these guys are grimy.
That'd be the nice thing to do, right?
Coinbase is grimy. They're not going to do that. Oh, it's going to take us a little bit. We're having technical issues to get it off the platform.
Shout out to Jim B, man. It's been a while, brother. Good to see you.
They're foul. Coinbase, all of them are foul. Coinbase, they've got a minimum of 22 XRP you got to have to move off the platform.
Really?
Yeah. Try to move 18 XRP off of Coinbase, see what happens.
Nothing. Go fucking figure.
They're like,
plumbing goes when things hit the fan, you're set to go. Or when things hit, you're set to go. The last thing you're going to want to do is be on social media of any kind. Right. You'd think that, thinking about that, you'd think you'd want to like go ghost on all social media. Yeah, to a degree. It depends on how filthy fucking rich you are. I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, you got to have some type of security. Even if it's, you're going to have to move into a gated community or be out in the country. You're going to have the least you're going to have to do is, what are those big, massive dogs that got that neck that's like bigger than a pit bull's neck?
Cane Corso. Cane Corso.
Oh, yeah, Cane Corso.
Yeah, I think it's those. You're going to have two and deal with those big lumps of crap they produce. You're just going to have to trade one thing for another. You're filthy rich, but now you got doo-doos the size of human heads.
Doo-doos.
Right.
That's funny.
You're going to have to trade that.
Nobody in Thailand is going to care. Nobody in Thailand is going to care.
Well, you want to expand on that? What do you mean nobody in Thailand?
They don't look at you. They don't sweat you. They're like, oh, that's the guy that goes and buys street food. They're not gonna know that there's anything different about me.
You think it won't matter? We'll be invisible.
What are they gonna notice different about me? I don't drive. I don't have kids. I'm not married. What are they gonna notice different about me?
You're gonna
18
stay
months
in
from
Thailand with no fucking amenities like that? Still, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got amenities.
Bro, I would bounce.
I got a beachfront condo for $400 a month.
That's true.
Security and fitness, and an infinity pool. Why would I live in the?
I like.
Sounds like you got a harem to me, brother. There's something else we're not talking about.
No, it's
You're
not
not gonna
about
give a
harem.
fuck about $400 rent when you're fucking a multi-millionaire.
No.
Daniel had something.
Exchange rate is 35-1. I'm staying right here.
Damn, son. That's
Where are you?
A haircut here is $3. A sit-down meal is $1. A high-rise beachfront condo is $260 a month.
Damn.
Where is this at now? I need to move there.
Thailand,
No, you don't. No, you don't. You wouldn't even like it here. Thailand. You wouldn't even like it here.
What was Daniel saying? Daniel had something.
I didn't mean to change the subject, but I had a story this week regarding Coinbase. So I was busy with work on Thursday, and I got a phone call from a Coinbase rep saying someone has tried to change your email and password, and that they wanted to verify what email address that I have on file. And I said, well, I don't know if you're real. And
they got hacked.
And they used my soon-to-be ex-wife's email address, so I thought maybe she was trying to change it. So they got me all paranoid. I'm like, oh man, we got to change that then. So and he was smooth as shit. He was so unbelievable.
Coinbase's employees got paid money to fork over some private
emails.
some private information about.
So what are you saying exactly, Daniel? Go ahead.
I was following through their instructions, and then when I got the email to update my password, that's when I fucking got scared because I thought of Papa. I'm like, fuck you guys, because he said, how much is in your account? I said, if you're a Coinbase person, you should know how much is in my account.
That's when you got scared. That's when you got scared.
1.5 million XRP and hang up the phone, motherfucker.
I would have been scared.
I got over
Good
100
thing
grand in there that I can't move right now because of my divorce.
They don't email you. They don't
call you either.
They don't call you. They ain't emailing you.
But they were so good, man. They were so rehearsed.
Yeah.
I pissed off one guy so bad. I was grocery shopping, and it was a Coinbase. It was like a New Yorker, bro. And I pissed him off so bad that he kept calling me back. I was like, "You're a fucking clown, dude." And then I hung up the phone. Dude called me back to bitch me out.
And you answered.
I'm like, yeah, I answered again.
I love
was
it.
like, fuck.
Bro, I can't understand that.
They're bold,
Yeah,
man.
You don't do that to me when I'm scamming you.
No, I actually have check this
I'm
out.
scamming you, all right? You just take the scamming.
Check
Sorry.
this out. So I have
They're so good at it. They're absolutely so good at it.
I have a High Trust Capital store.
Jazzy, you're low on the mic, bro. You got to get up on that mic.
Get up, kiss the mic, Jazzy. Come on.
Pull
man.
up.
All right, I'll work on that. What I was going to say is that I've got I signed up for iTrust Capital, and I didn't complete the sign up, and then I get a phone call from. It says iTrust Capital because I had already locked the number on my phone, but the phone number wasn't a Palo Alto prefix. It was a local Georgia prefix, and he was talking to me. And he was like, hey, yeah, so, you need to complete your sign up and blah, 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 blah. And I said, wait a minute, you're calling me? He said, yes. I was like, why does it show up as the local Atlanta number? I'm not talking to you, bro. I'll call you back. And he's like, okay. I'm like, you don't need to call me ever again in life. I will call you to finish what I need to finish.
Well,
It's successful though, man. People fall for it. That's the sad thing. Is people fall for it, and and it's the same style. I'll get fake PayPal. Oh, iPad, fucking someone bought an iPad on your PayPal account. You're like, it's the same shit. But
Phishing.
it's also a sign that crypto's valuable. They come and
Is
get
that
it.
audio better?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, great.
The scammers, Marcus, he goes, I made 2 appearances on the show and fake Verson Alajra added me to friends on Instagram. Yeah, scammers watch this show and they target us. I get a ton of those. People trying to they add me on X and shit. I'm like, that's not even a real motherfucker added me. Fuck you. So yeah, it's no surprise, Marcus. Scammers, lurkers, lurking. What was it again? I was gonna touch on. Plumman said, "My shit. This is how I roll right here. Build your own gated community of you and your family is what I'm saying as a private FBO. Yeah. So I want to be like Truman Show. I want to have my own fucking Truman Show where my only ins and outs of my own gated community are freeways. There's not even side roads but yeah, within my whole community, it's nothing but my own roads. But I want to have access to only freeways. I want to have my own exit off the freeway type shit and entrance. Like ain't nobody coming and going, bro. They get off that exit. Yeah, they get off that exit. It's a park and ride and a big ass gate, and you ain't getting near that fucking gate. You ain't getting past that gate. You know what I mean? That's it. You block it off, and then you're within distance of commerce and city, but you have your own rural fucking Truman Show built where ain't nobody fucking with you because you ain't got no neighbors. You got no neighbors to worry about. You know what I mean? But you're not way out in the boondocks that you're fucking 2 hours away from any kind of gallon of milk. You know, that's
Or
what
you
I'm
can just
thinking.
have a cow.
Right. Yeah. I'll just fucking buy some raw milk and raw dairy from one of you homies that has like a raw.
You can have all the stuff delivered.
Yeah, this shit'll be delivered and shit. It'll be like on the low special.
Oh yeah.
Fuck going to a grocery store ever again.
Yeah, you talk to the farmer.
Yeah. What's that, Danny?
NorCal got farmers. Talk right to the farmer.
Yep.
That's my
Wait, now,
go-to.
If you're gonna have your own gated community, there's got to be an airstrip there.
Yeah. It'll have all that shit. It'll have whatever. It'll have an airstrip, a helipad, a fucking everything.
Yeah. Hey, Fuma, what do we need? Just 900 feet, right?
I totally forgot.
900 feet of tarmac.
I intend to not have an airstrip, and the reason why is just like you can use it to get out, people can use it to get in.
Get in. Okay.
So,
Okay.
Damn
All
it.
right.
Google Maps.
That's the dream. You
Hey,
fucked up the
Fuma.
dream.
Fuma, Google
Maybe
Maps.
you need the boat,
yeah,
the one that
Google
takes
Maps.
off on water.
Your airstrip in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna buy
You
shit
know.
out of Constantina wire.
But,
Constantina wire. There you go, bro. Now you see, now we're getting creative and shit. Because there'll be money to be creative. You know,
yeah, sure.
it'll be fire.
We'll have a whole bunch of EcoFlow electrical systems everywhere. I will have my own water and water pumps.
Amen.
Be out there. I'll probably get a green thumb and learn how to do coffee beans. Like, yes, easy
Coffee
from the
time.
Himalayan flower. I climbed 30,000 feet above the equatorial line on a
Hell no.
Juneteenth day, and I picked it at the summer solstice.
The Cappy Luwak. That shit that gets pooped out by the cats.
Yeah, you know. Oh, what was that? Yeah, the cats and the monkey poo, and it poops out the beans. Like, oh, these are $1,000 beans.
That's right.
Because they're filtered.
You know, like,
Fire. No, but like to have that capability to do that, it's going to be beautiful. I mean, it's would we have to fight off paranoia, or you just immediately are just free because you don't deal with everyday Joes?
I think free because you don't have to deal with
Yeah,
everyday.
you're
Joes.
gonna be free. You're
You're
not
gonna
famous.
be free, and so if
You're
you
not-
decide to go
you're
out
not
in public,
famous.
yeah, as long as you're not famous, like you decide to go out in public, that's your decision. But that's once in a blue moon, you're going out. You know what I mean?
you know what I would get though? That's probably over the top. Like, it's the stupidest thing I could buy with money. Is a 6-person table for hot pot. You ever have to
bro?
I would have one of those at my house. Like, we each have our little areas for the hot pots with the little fryer in the middle with the gas grill.
Yeah.
You know, and like I'm like, guys, because I'm looking at buying. I'm not gonna lie to you. For like $34, I can get a hot pot. I can get the meat slicer from Amazon right now. So I'm about to get one.
Mongo. I like the Mongo, the hot table where they cook it with the sticks and shit.
Yeah.
We call that Mongo. In Cali, we call it Mongo or Mongolian barbecue.
Yeah, Mongolian barbecue, man. Yeah.
We call it Mongo. That's what growing up. I mean, let's go get some
Yeah,
Mongo.
it's good. You have your own private Benihana dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like
Fire.
I'd get a hot pot table. It'd probably be a little expensive with a real hood over it. You see the big silver hoods that you saw.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
have
cool.
that.
You could go to a restaurant consignment store that sells restaurant equipment and buy it cheap.
That's what I'll be getting then, Jim.
I think we're gonna be so rich, you ain't going to a store. You're just gonna order that shit on a catalog, and then you got like your one special construction contractor that installs it all. So the shit shows up, and then you got your one guy that you trust, and he puts it all in.
Yeah, and then I'll just call the restaurant, the hot pot restaurant, to bring the ingredients, and we can just chill out and do our thing.
Bro, you got to keep that shit secret though. If you're gonna go get separate ingredients, now that we're on the fucking, idea of paranoia.
Right.
Yeah, you're sending out Juanita. You're sending out Mary. You're sending out. They're going special. They're taking special trips. One gets the oil. One gets the veggies. One gets the eggs. You know what I mean?
Why is her
Compartmentalized.
name?
Yep.
Why is her name Juanita? And is she Spanish or black? I'm just curious.
Bro, whatever you want. It's whatever you want. She
I
could
don't
be a white
care.
bitch. She could be a white bitch. It
Rachel,
don't matter.
Becky, Jesse, don't
Yeah.
matter. Shit, somebody got to
Yeah.
get these ingredients while you
Somebody
tripping
get-
on
yeah,
the name.
somebody-
You know, like, hey,
The point is
she multi-purpose.
incognito compartmentalization.
She
he's tripping on the name. I'm trying to get the food.
All right, I'll drink
I'm
this.
literally like,
Zerker.
we gotta.
What up?
Zerker, it's like Bob Lazar in Area 51. Nobody else knows nobody else's job.
He's tripping on the name. I'm trying to get
Amen.
ingredients. Like,
Amen,
yeah,
bro.
you're right.
Shout out to
Yep.
Nina Blossom, $12 super cash out.
Nina.
Appreciate
Oh,
you,
Bro,
yeah,
Nina.
shout
shout
out
out,
to
Nina.
everybody
Thank you.
in the chat.
Nina.
But bro,
That's
while
all
we're
right,
on this
guys in the
subject
chat.
though,
Go
who's
ahead.
saying that we got one kitchen? Who's saying that we got one property? Who's saying that we
Ooh,
one
okay.
Truman Show? Like you don't fucking know. Every 3 months, every 2 months, every month, I could be at another spot, hopping around. Like there's who the fuck? What makes a home a home?
Then you got your VR real estate, your virtual crib,
Yep.
immersive.
I work with
Shout
a
out
guy that has 2 dishwashers, so he never has to put dishes away.
Yeah, as long as I
I
have
want
a
an
good
industrial
fan
one that you just throw it all in one rack, run it, you just close it, and it just fucking you're good.
Yeah. I realize
Yeah.
Have you
we're-
heard of
Right.
this name? Shout out to Dan Reardon. I feel like I'm crypto gooning. That's a new
What does
name.
that? What does that mean, Dan?
He's a crypto goon.
What
is
does
that a play
gooning
on
mean?
mooning? Mooning
It's a
and
good time
gooning?
to be a nerd, bro. It's a
Gooning.
good
For
time
real.
to be a nerd, man.
You are not a nerd right now. You're going to have financial issues in the future.
You have some problems. You gonna have
Real
some problems.
financial issues.
Bro, you've been noticing everybody talking about these yields and shit. Everybody's like staying away from it. Like DAI and a bunch of people, they're like, fuck these yields. That's pretty sus. It's
Fuck
sus
crypto.
nowadays, all these yields. Yeah.
Fuck
I
crypto.
think I know why, but I'll let somebody else speak.
Go ahead.
I looked at it as like this. If I can't stake the native token and get the native token back, if I can't stake the native token with a decent or a ledger and get it back,
Yep.
if I gotta wrap it, transform it, break it
They-
down like
they
a
want
brick,
you to
like it's crack
transform it.
cocaine, it ain't for me.
They want you to
I
stomp.
don't do crack. You know,
They
we
want you
do-
to stomp on it, bro, and it ain't the original once you stomp on it.
Yeah, it's like drugs. Well, not that
Yeah.
I ever did this stuff, but from what I've watched on TV, and I'll be honest, from what I've watched on TV, if I got to change it from the original form, it's probably not what I need to do with it.
No.
We got
But there's nothing saying that we can't have multiple fucking compounds. You know? What do you think?
Mary
man?
Bob?
What do you
Who's
think?
your Zerker? Mary Bob?
Bro, I'm about to do whatever the fuck I want. That's what I'm about to do.
All
Barry
right,
Bonds
I
up
have
in
to,
his piece.
jump off, guys. So I just wanted to say thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
See you in Vegas.
I'm gonna listen.
All right,
I'm gonna see
Jazzy.
y'all somewhere. God damn. Somewhere.
He's
ain't
just
gonna
ready
see
to
me.
play, bro.
You
Damn,
don't see
son.
me, big bro. No, I'm just funning you.
All right,
Jazzy,
man,
have a
be
good day.
Hey,
Puma,
hold on,
I'll
Jazzy,
see
you ain't got nothing to do. It's Sunday in Atlanta. What are you going to do?
You get ready to look at some football.
Actually, I'm getting ready. I got to leave the house, but yeah. But I'll leave the game on the But hey, Puma,
You don't
I'll
wanna
call
give it
you,
up.
and I'll call OG and see what's up.
Puma,
He
you
in
know them
Atlanta.
southern,
He already-
southern boys. You know them southern boys getting ready to look at some football.
He ain't get- I'm like, what are we, he probably going to get some wings or something, man. You know?
Same difference.
So what?
Some wings.
So he can look at some
I
football.
will actually. I
Get
will
some
get
wings.
some wings later.
I
Get some
told you.
wings,
I know what you
man.
got to do. It's okay.
All right, brothers, y'all be good.
You
man.
do,
I appreciate
bro.
You
it.
got to smile at me. You got to smile at me. I'm going to text you in a minute.
we got XRP Plumbing on deck. What's
What
up,
up,
plumber?
Plumbing?
Give us the rundown, bro. Later, Jazzy.
All right, later.
Plumber.
Plumbing, you got a mic?
Is it
what
on?
game is it?
Is it on?
Yeah, I
there you
muted
go.
you.
All
My
right.
bad.
Hey, I just wanted to add to the fantasy here. I think I would say probably most of us aren't very rich, but we got some money, but we ain't rich. The thought process that we have now, when you have fuck you money, that thought process will go away because you're going to be You will be a virgin. You will be a virgin.
Daniel's got echo.
You're right.
Echo.
He's muted. Keep
There you
going,
go.
plumbing.
Go ahead, plumbing.
You're a virgin of the new monetary system. All of us will be, even though we're educated in what's happening, so we understand what is happening where most people don't. So we're going to be fortunate at that point. But like I said earlier, I think other than knowing people like, you know, the Blue Crew here and some of us here that may know each other personally, your theory of wanting to, I mean, and this is only for people that have that, that's going to have that kind of money. Like I was saying earlier, there's so much that's coming, and if you guys are set properly, dude, the sky's the limit, man. The sky's not even a limit; space is limit. So the theory is just you're gonna think differently when you got the money, and everything we're saying now is, you know, just fun and game. But once you have that money, reality is gonna kick in, and your ass is gonna be sitting there looking because you will be a target because a lot of people's families know who you are, you know, and you're just gonna have to understand you have to isolate. You're gonna have to isolate for a little bit, put your shit together, figure out how you're gonna do this before you start venturing out a little bit more. I mean, that's just advice. I mean, I'm taking my own advice, but it's just be prepared to be freaked the fuck out, man, because when you get this, it's gonna be other than being life altering, your thought is going to be completely altered too. You're not going to be thinking the same way anymore. Nope. You ain't going to be picking no fucking flowers. You ain't going to be picking coffee unless you are just there for a second or two. You ain't got that time. Your time should be in celebrating your wealth of what you've done, and just live your life, man. Live like it doesn't. Life is going to end tomorrow. Just live it, man.
It's the only irreplaceable commodity, time.
Yeah, money. Fuck money, because time is.
You're not even gonna be thinking about paper.
I'm going to the Shaolin Monk stage with this shit. I'm gonna be like walking around.
It won't be an issue. It'll be a non-issue.
Health too. Health is important.
And I'm gonna be like, we got this Kung Fu around. Don't know what you think you're going. We're going to Berserker tomorrow.
Health is important too.
Iron Fist.
Well, the health, the way I'm getting from, bro, real. Daniel's got mad echo.
Do I?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Here, I'll log back out.
What you got to do is get a headset, bro, or some shit. But like health, he's talking about health. And I think that Bijan is onto something and plumbing for sure. And yeah, and Fuma all day, bro. I'll be sitting naked for 3 days after I've cried baby tears. I've cried like a sobbing little bitch because it finally happened. I'll be sitting naked in my own fucking recliner, farting and staining that chair up naked. Like, I'm not going to give two fucks about anything. But here we go. When it comes down to Bijan talking about health, it's going to be quick. So rather than growing my own crop of whatever, I'm going to go talk to that farmer. I'm going to talk to that farmer and get 4 bushels of tomatoes, 4 bushels of squash, 4 bushels of fucking good shit sent to me, fruits and veggies and stone fruits and all that direct farm to my shit right out the gate. It's going to be instant, healthy eating. I'm not going to fuck around no grocery stores or nothing.
I want to learn how to can too.
The way AI will be
It'll
by
be
that
quick.
point. The way AI will be by that point. People aren't even going to mess with supermarkets like that. Not heavy like that.
Bro, but I'm
who has the best blah 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 within 20 miles? Boom. Okay, this farm.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you're talking about AI agents. You're talking about the AI.
I'm just talking about getting shit quick and done. Like, I'm getting a freezer full. I'm getting a half a cow in a freezer.
You're good. You're good for a quarter.
You know, I think I'm only eating baby cows at that point. I don't want the full cow. I want the baby cow.
Motherfucker, you're opulent as all get back, bro. How dare you? I'm gonna call PETA on your ass. I love it. But no, for real though, I think plumbing's correct. Where we're not going to have time. We're not going to be thinking.
Hey, Fuma, that's how hunters eat now. Hunters get all they need for that next winter. They go out during the season when it's, you know, whatever season to shoot whatever. They put that in the deep freezer in their basement, and they eat off that. They don't hit the supermarket until it gets warm again. And the shrimp guys do the same thing. South Carolina, Louisiana, they get all the shrimp they're gonna need for months and months at a time.
You're talking to the guy who has a commercial vacuum sealer in the house.
Commercial.
Yeah.
I paid extra to have all the extra.
Not a civilian. He's got a commercial, military grade.
They ain't running Costco and Kroger and Walmart and all that. They ain't doing that.
So if you guys have a Gordon's, speaking of that, if you guys have a Gordon's, it's this place called Gordon's. They usually serve restaurants. Gordon's now will let you buy directly as a regular person. So check out Gordon's. You can get your chicken wings cheaper, but you got to buy at least 40 pounds. And the same thing with catfish. You got to at least buy 40 pounds.
Gordon Food Services.
Yeah, man. That's why I've been shopping at Gordon's lately. Tells you how much we've been consuming in vacuum sealing.
So we got Bishop on looking clean as ever. Bro, your setup is nice, Bishop.
You're
almost like AI and shit. You're like right up in the camera. Yeah.
Again,
Sure.
You shamed me into getting all this stuff.
Bro, dude, look at him. His camera's better than my shit.
Yeah.
That Walmart Logitech ain't even holding a candle to you.
Bishop, do you have that skin texture turned on? You're looking kind of smooth. You got the skin.
No.
It improves his appearance.
That makes you look weird. I turn that shit off.
You're messed up.
Actually, I don't have anything on. It's just high or whatever the highest setting for quality was. What is it? 4K
for Negroes. The highest
Negro
filter.
Yeah.
The Negro filter.
Bro, you better watch out, Bijan. He's gonna set his caramel balls on your head. Watch out.
Hey, Zerker, remember we thought Marcus.
Oh wow!
Remember we thought Marcus Gramad was going to be a brother.
Yep.
Negro filter.
Bro, you should have met Paul Smith, bro. I thought that motherfucker's white as shit.
Bro, you should have seen your face when Paul Smith showed up and said hi.
Dark as fuck. I was like,
you should have saw your face.
So
you was
funny,
like,
bro.
I'm confused.
Yeah. Bro, but he's so nice though. That's a cool thing in Vegas. He was like, "What's up?" I was like, "No shit." Like,
it make sense.
Yeah,
Paul's
it was
cool,
funny.
I
Bro.
love Paul, man. He's cool as hell.
Hella cool.
He was a cool dude.
Yeah.
But I wanted to comment on a couple things, and that was one with the moon parties. I do think that we're going to go to like these specialized parties because we're not going to have time to be playing it like that. So it's going to be a bunch of us getting together. And I wanted to say to Jazz, if you wanted to get something in DC, we can do that. And we just had this little small thing in Atlanta, and Fuma, you're talking about doing it again in Atlanta, right? So go ahead.
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, listen. I got family in Atlanta. My son's in Atlanta, and I will more than likely be there and do it again. I'm sure Vic is 100% down, and OG's probably down, and we'll do it again. And for people to come out and get to know us, because if there's no more moon parties, granted, I'm telling you, I told the guy that showed up, we call it. His name is Ashley. I think he's okay with that, and he said he came out just to meet us, so we wouldn't abandon him once we move. Because we got to give some people a chance to know us before we do that, because a lot of us are going to disappear. We'll just know each other, and we got bigger things to think of. We'll have bigger things to think of, quite frankly.
I kind of like to do something rural, and let me tell you why. When you do stuff that's in rural or faraway places, you don't have to have people deal with the hustle and bustle, number one, right? You kind of have people they can get in and really meet and hang out. And because they ain't nothing else to do, everyone is more social with each other.
That's how Texas felt. For
yeah.
real.
Texas.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the Vegas shit, man. I'm sick of that fucking town.
Vegas is like hustle bustle, dude. Like when last Vegas I did, it was a lot of work. Not a lot of work, but we chilled. But again, we had to put some work in to do some things for a couple of things. But
Fuma, that's why when jobs have retreats, they always have them like way away from anything.
Yeah. True.
Well, that's the thing. It's just years of doing you know, the hustle and bustle. Like I got to think about it. I understand why people get excited about Vegas because they live in a rural area. They live somewhere where it's not hustle and bustle, and so when they go to Vegas, they have this weird like psyoped TV told me so expectation of Vegas, and it's really just a dirty shithole that charges you up the wazoo. It really is. It's dirty ass shithole.
To Vegas, dude. It's called. We went to Sam's Club, bro, and I put $400 on Sam's Club and all the beer and all the food, and it was able to sustain everybody. Everybody who came by the spot, you know, everyone wanted a beer. Get you a beer. We had crap left over.
Yeah,
and that's why I was like, man, we should have been doing it like this.
Yeah, true.
You got to do it because a bottle of water is $22, so you got to do it. Got to hit up the club.
Well, not just that, the fucking room. You open the fridge nowadays, you're charged. You're fucking, you know what I mean? It's rugged, man. I mean,
that's because the mob's not running it anymore. When the mob was running, all that stuff was free as long as you gambled. They weren't charging for nothing. They were filling your fridge with food when the mob was running it. You had shrimp, grapes, oranges, Danish.
I was watching a YouTuber. He was like, they kind of wish the mob would come and run Vegas again to drive the prices back down. Like, how bad is it? We're like, yeah, we need to bring the mob back in here.
Yeah.
Free buffet.
Bring the families back in.
They wanted you to stay and gamble. They didn't want you to be thinking about food costs and Wolfgang Puck.
Yeah. Wolfgang. Yeah. What's that other motherfucker? Ramsey. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay.
Bobby Flay. They didn't want you thinking about Bobby Flay. They wanted you to be thinking about the roulette table and the slot machine. Not, I want to be seen. I want to be seen at this Vegas restaurant so I can put it on IG. That's not what the mob was thinking.
But everyone knows the best food in Vegas is over in Chinatown for a quarter the cost. You're over there.
What do you think about digital ID in the UK will come to USA? I think it's going to go everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
But the central banks, but Buster, the central banks are going to go away.
The banks are
They're
going.
reform
They will always be there.
Right.
They'll just change. They'll call themselves probably something different, but they will. Believe me, when they
It's
control
a freedom
money,
check. We got to make sure you have enough freedom.
That's
Put your
right.
iris.
Exactly.
Yeah, put your iris in the laser scan. Put it in there.
And give us 10% or whatever percentage they want to take off the top to protect.
You're going to be like X.
Exactly.
You got to have an official check. Like you got to have an official check.
That's why I always laughed at the Bitcoin people who believe that the government wasn't going to try to figure out a way to get the Bitcoin. And now these Bitcoin people are so cheering. Yes, we got ETFs. I'm like, I just find it hilarious.
Well, everyone trades their freedom when you can have a Bentley.
Yes. Very
They're
good
like,
point.
we're anti-government. Sit in the banks.
You're alone for your bike. The house, yeah.
Bro, that's right. They're already pushing the real ID across the board. You can't fly or some shit. It's dumb.
Oh yeah, you can't do it now. Yeah,
you can't do it now. Yeah, you know. Yep.
Yeah, that was weird. They issued you your state issued you a driver's license, and then all of a sudden said, "No, you need the real ID." So you were giving them fake IDs.
Hey, I'm gonna drop the chat link, guys. Come on board. I gotta dip today. I got some shit to do. I love you. Buster,
Yeah,
gonna run it.
we're gonna go a little longer and then we'll shut it down, man. But
beautiful.
I'll see you Tuesday, Zerk.
Later.
5:55.
Love you guys.
I was just on. Love you too, brother.
Have a good day. Yeah, Coinbase is doing some really effed up things. I sent that. One of my friends sent me an email that they got, and they were talking about having to report whatever amount. I forget. I don't think it actually had an amount on the email, but they want to start reporting by the end of the year how much you have in your account. So this person wanted to move all of her stuff out. So she tried to move that 8. I told her move 1 or 2 XRP out of Coinbase. Coinbase.
Okay.
So she tried to move to 1 or 2, and she couldn't. So she had to go to 20 to move the first batch, and then she moved all of her XRP out, and then tried to immediately remove all of XLM, and they stopped. They said, "No, we need to know who you are," and so she had to give them all this ID crap. And then they said, "Well, it's going to take 3 days." I was like, "Wait a minute, we just gave you the information." They said they needed the information to move it. As soon as she gave it to them, they said it's going to take 2 days. And I was like, what the hell? They just told you all you need is the ID, and she couldn't move it for 2 days. So there's something brewing in the background that they're not talking about.
Information.
Oh, no doubt. I think the Clarity Act, I think they're prepping them. I think that they're prepping themselves for this Clarity Act.
Yeah.
They're trying to get all this information about their holders right now before
do as much fraud as you can before the rigs and the feds,
I
make
think
it harder to do.
And they'll be able to run down, because even Uphold makes you give up like where you're going, the deposit address.
Yeah, that's
now.
the whole thing.
But I mean, even if you go to like a Zaman wallet, your cold storage is connected down the line somewhere, right?
Oh yeah.
So they're gonna run down the big dads. You're not gonna be able to hide the big one unless you have one completely separate that you've never sent.
Well, that's the real. But Go ahead.
I figured out a way to do it, but if they're smart, they could track it. What you do is you transfer whatever to one cold storage wallet, and then you go and you send it to Changely, and you change that coin to a different coin to make it hit a different cold storage wallet. The question is can they track stuff through Changely? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
When a Changely will do a Changely swap for you, and then so if, let's say you had whatever XLM and you want to change it to XRP, you set up your new wallet for the XRP, but you don't say anything to it. You set it to XLM to Changely to change it to XRP to hit your new wallet. But then from there, you could use that wallet to move forward. But I just don't know how well they can track stuff through Changely.
Where's Changely based out of? Is it US or is it out of jurisdiction?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
Been around though.
More than likely, that would be the right answer. If it's out of jurisdiction, then they don't have to abide by U.S. law. They may not be tracking it.
Well, as Bishop and Fuma very well know,
looks like Spain.
The reason for the advancement of most of this blockchain technology is not to make us wealthy, it's to be able to track us. So us being wealthy is just a byproduct of something because we're investing in it.
No doubt. I agree with that.
Change.
So
I agree with you.
You have to take the.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Because they're going to be able to, the houses are going to be on it, the cars are going to be on it, the tuitions are going to be on it, the taxes are going to, so they're going to know your stuff. But if you invest in something that's 0.00000 per coin, now you're like, okay, I had to take the good with the bad, and that's where the technology is going. Just like the internet. I mean, when the internet, the .com boom is like, okay, to buy these videos and to do this and to go to this college and to rent this car, I got to put this information online in the cloud. But if you invested in, Cisco or, Intel or what have you, you reap some of the benefits of it, even though you had to give up some of your privacy.
Shout out to XRP Plumbing, $20 super cash app. Appreciate you. Best plumber in the business. Keep that liquidity flowing. Yeah. Even and Changely, we were talking about that earlier. That's been around, man. I know a couple dudes that, because I did my first buy on Kraken, and in 2000, dude, I literally came home. It took me like 2 or 3 days. I'd be like, man, I gotta get this XRP. I'd be working all day. I'd be like, oh, I'll do this. My first attempt, dude, I was downloading wallets and shit because I didn't know what I was doing. Right, I was downloading these wallets. I'm like, nah, that's not it. But Changely was an option, or Kraken. I'm like, man, let me just send Bitcoin to Kraken and switch it out in there. But Changely's been around, man.
Dude, they got metal on it, dude.
That's right.
You could change. Metal.
Go ahead.
You could change anything to metal and not have to KYC. Ooh. I gotta see what that.
Okay.
I don't know what made me look up metal, dude. It was just probably your voice. Because we were giving you shout outs last night about metal. Me and Nina on the show last night.
I was thinking about doing one more big ass buy, dude. before this shit pops off.
I think you have a good point. I was thinking about this the other day, given that I saw that Coinbase email. Is that I think we're at the end of being able to buy things without people looking or tracking or any of that. I think we're at the end of that. Going forward, they'll know everything. So I think if you're going to buy anything, it's time to do it now.
It'll be like, Bishop, why do you need another 100 XRP?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you need? Why you got your bank account on here? Prove to me that you need another.
Open up in your Gmail. You're interested in blah blah blah. How you know? Because you were just in the panel.
That's why I clean out my my web page. I clean that thing out daily.
Oh, the cash.
Yeah, man. I clean no cookies out of there.
Housing history, baby.
Nova Crypto.
Right,
I think I'm going Jasmine. Grok tells me it runs dry by end of year. Oh, you're talking about like a shortage of Jasmine? Because you said that somewhere else, and I thought you meant like Jasmine's gonna fold or something. But
that Casper play, that's a dope play, y'all. Y'all should have listened to that. Casper was at like 0.0015 a couple days ago. Now that's a good play. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man.
No, yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think when this Clarity Act kicks in, we're going to see a massive amount of a supply shock, because that will allow the banks, the big dogs, to come in and start buying stuff in masses. So those top 10s, the Caspers, the XRPs, the XLMs, they're going to go. We may not even be able to buy them.
I think honestly, I think the exchanges are going to get so regulated that they're going to be told what you could buy and sell.
That's right.
I agree.
If you don't understand DeFi, you're done.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah.
Because also it's in the exchanges. I won't say not best wishes, but their own interest to regulate what you buying and selling.
Very true.
And how many people are learning? Yeah, how many people are learning decentralized exchanges, cold storage wallets? Less.
Yeah, man.
Step off the exchanges. Before this Clarity Act hits, I would seriously say that you should do that sooner than later.
I think they can even get an attitude with you, like, it's not your money, it's mine.
Well, it is theirs, right?
Yeah.
I always thought, like, when we're getting close, like, we're gonna go through it, and like Coinbase and Uphold will never fail, and that'd be like, oh, they have hella liquidity from behind the scenes buying all this shit up. But
it's
about to be fireworks.
It may become a day where Coinbase is like a bank in the sense that they're too big to fail, and they'll be getting bailed out and all this kind of crazy stuff we see with banks. I suspect that will happen.
Well, you know how I know it's getting crazy? And I found the article yesterday. Sam Bankman-Friedman, SBF, tweeted "Good morning from jail" on his Twitter account or X account. What does that tell you?
I'm still there, baby. I'm still here.
Sally passed him the phone and was like, "Hey, go ahead, hit him with it." He was like,
"I ain't fucking leaving." That's what he said.
What's up? Good morning. He put GM. You can look it up on X. I was like, this is a gangster. I'm in jail talking to you mugs.
He may emerge. I apologize for everything I've done. And next thing you know, he's back in the game.
Well, was it CZ crushed FTX because but SBF, let's keep it funky. Shouldn't been talking about the man, wife, and kids. You did that. He exposed you. He caused the run on your market.
Did they send him? Did they send him to one of the real camps, or did they send him to Club Fed?
Oh, he went to Club Fed. He ain't go nowhere.
Yeah,
he can't go nowhere.
That's not one of those criminal crimes that you get thrown in with the big dogs. You get baby jail for that.
Yeah, he actually, his company owned a bank as well. So and who allowed him to get a bank, and he, whatever. We ain't gonna get into all of that. But what I'm saying is he's connected. Look for this. Look for him to get out and go right back into being a CEO, just like CZ Binance. He said, "Here it is, CZ. You're gonna go to jail for a couple of months, but when you get out, you can't run the company, but you can own most of the stock in the company. Are you okay with that?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's go."
They can do shadow stuff, put in other people's names and rock on. He probably has already, if he was really thinking, he would have done that when it was still under litigation. Is, you know, figured out like, okay, who can I put things in the name of so that it doesn't reflect on me federally.
I think he knows.
People do that even when they're not in trouble, to be honest.
I think he knows stuff about different blockchains that's not privy to everybody. So it's kind of like,
I'm bouncing. Yeah.
How bad do you want to
Satoshi?
Sorry, I'm a bounce out. I just wanted to bring that Coinbase thing up to make sure everyone was aware that something's happening and you should really be paying attention. Though I think all of us in this room, we pay attention, but let your friends know. Tell them in a minute. Something's going down. We got to the end of the month. It's next week. A fiscal year is ending for the government on the 30th. I think we're going to shut down. We may or may not. I don't know, but things will change when that money changes. And so we're looking at October 1st is going to be a different day. And Jazzy, if you can hear me, man, let's get together. We'll create a small meetup for the DC folk. All right. All right, Buster.
All right, brother.
Zerk.
Appreciate you, Bishop.
Yep. Plumbing. John. And of course, Fuma.
Thank you, brother.
Sun is hot. Raw. We're gonna shut it down in a few minutes here. But sun is hot. Raw. Do you guys think Ripple will release the escrow supply to market once the exchanges run out of XRP?
Hell no.
Zero chance, my man, because it's bigger than you think. I think the whole design of the escrow was just to protect it, and the major players have that escrow, man.
No,
like people that run shit, you know, the IMF, the Fed, the major players have a piece of that.
Well, so, Larry Fink can let us know in a couple months, won't he? Since he's
and that's what I
of the WEF now.
Hey, Zerka, you were right last week. There's a lot of new names come up in here. Something's about to happen.
Sun is hot. Yeah, there is a lot of new names, man. But Sun is hot. That's an earlier thought. Like, that's how the Bitcoiners used to hate on XRP, you know. All they gotta do is fucking keep watering down the exchanges with XRP, dar. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's I've always had the mindset that, oh yeah, this is big, you know, from day one. So yeah, the major, and then, you know, when Shelton's like, oh, I think we'll go back to the gold standard in a cryptocurrency kind of way. That was like 5 years ago when she says this shit, right? It's because they know. But
remember when T-Dog said he was gonna audit Fort Knox?
Yeah.
Well, they got quiet on that one. They got quiet. I don't think the gold there, gentlemen.
I think the also another thought is I don't think they want. I think when we go into what they call it, the supply shock or whatever, when we go in the shock, they don't want it available.
No,
right?
no.
It's going to get to the point to whoever has it. And I don't think they're going to go out of their way to make sure, you know, we'll see what happens.
Somebody got in his ear.
It'll be a minimal. And that's where even Jake Claver says he thinks it's going to get so rare to where they're going to charge you double the price, or, you know, if it is available, you're going to pay over market price just to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, you know, that thought would come from.
Yeah.
This is how you hedge yourself against inflation.
But what's important is we have it. And this shit's about to go down.
It's
crazy.
It's still a bargain at $2.81 a coin. Still a bargain. You'll be laughing at that a year from now.
And people always say, like, oh, we're still, you know,
when the price doesn't move like we want it to move, then people are like, oh, we're still early. Like we are actually, you're about out of time. Ain't nobody early. If you buy XRP today, you're early in the grand scheme of things, but these people are about to be pushed clean the fuck out. You know.
Remember last year it was 50 Cent. It's time 50 Cent.
Right.
Y'all was ringing the bell. Get it now. Woe is we. You're going to burn. And I was like, I thought we had some time.
50 Cent.
Dude,
Middle of this channel that we're working on, because this is a huge move we're in. That's why when all the mainstream crypto medias is like, oh, maybe $7-10, that's literally gatekeeping you, man. Like, that's why I think they're preparing us for smaller prices. It's going to exceed the smaller price, which is going to make you spend more XRP to catch out, right? So all this, to me, middle of this channel we're working on is in the $30 range, $30-40 range. The top of this channel we're working on, which is, you know, let's get a run going, but the top of the channel, which will be out in the future more, is like pushing $300. So the only question is, do you think it could do it? I think 300 could happen under spec. It just takes crazy good news. And
we've seen it with Shiba. We've seen crazy numbers run out of Shiba, which is used for nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's even if you had whatever and it did like May of 21 with Shiba, that was a 6x off of this. It's 18.
Yeah, you got memes that run for no reason.
None. And you got it. It's not crazy the market is. They're doing ETFs off Pudgy Penguins, NFTs.
It's reckless.
And also like with Sheeb, man, like Sheeb and Doge, like I know people, especially vendors, because I was in the grocery stores, man, and they weren't fucking with the XRP, but then, you know, they're the soda vendors, the aisles just talking about Sheeb and Doge, man. You're like, what the fuck's going on? And these people are getting in 20 cents, 30 cents. I'm like, you're buying Doge at 30 cents? I was like, that's fucking insane. And they still made money. They still doubled up. You're like, you can't make this shit up, bro. So to think that
social media,
yeah, you know, but to me, all this distracted people off the ones, because almost every ISO coin in 2021 did a half up. It did a fake out. They all have the same charts. Like XLM might have broke all-time highs, but I mean, XLM, XDC took off pretty good in 21 though. But a lot of them are the same. They did the half up and came back down, and then now people are doubting them because of that, right? And that's why I like all the ones that went half up in 21. I'm flocking to. I'm just the opposite. But
all I know is if
it's the same chart when you look at them.
If the maxis make fun of you, you do. If the maxis make fun of you, you're in the right coin. Why would they care? Theirs is at 100 and something thousand. Why did they care that mine is only 281? They should be happy.
Exactly.
If you're dating a 10, why do you care if I'm dating a 3? You should be.
Problem. Because Tim's may look good on the outside, but on the inside they ugly.
Starfish.
He's
a starfish.
Hey, the chaos is something people keep in mind. Even us holders that have been holding for more than 4 or 5 years. The chaos is something you just look back on. What we're talking about now is how chaotic the market is. Just the ridiculousness of the market right now is just more evidence. It's about to reset. You know, I personally think there's going to be some sort of cyber attack, and they're going to blame it on somebody. You know, somebody that's easy to blame it on. and from there is when it reboots its system, like the book from after 9/11. That they're going to use this new system, which is going to be the new Web3, and off we go. And my hope is that all our crypto will be safe, hopefully. But when it happens, the chaos of the old financial system, I think, is going to take the biggest hit, because Bitcoin, the investments of Bitcoin, people are putting into it, and it's so ridiculous that people just feel like, oh, I'm going to invest this into Bitcoin. And you you try to talk to them about sense, or ask them what it is they're investing in. Most 90% of them can't tell you what it is at all.
They can't.
They don't know. It's a good thing to invest in. And you listen to these stupid people, and it's like, okay, you are the suckers. That's why it's Bitcoin/Batecoin. It's there for a purpose. So when the system resets, I think that those assets will be the ones that won't be recoverable in ways that they think, hey, this is going to be beneficial to me because I'm going to gain from it. No, I don't think you'll be able to gain shit from it. I think it's going to set, and the value that you had is moving off to some other entity, be it whatever it is. It's gone. Bitcoin will still be there, but it's not going to be at the value it used to be. It's going to drop a tremendous amount. And it's just, when you understand the value of what Ripple has created, and HBAR and XDC, all these platforms, they're not just making shit up and then saying, all right, here's some plans or some white papers of what I'm going to do, and I may never fall for it, but let me see if I can sucker enough people into it to get, like the Hachu girl, wherever the shit she made up. I mean, these things, people don't care. They just want to invest, and they think, the insiders get in and get out quick. But the value isn't there. It's not, Bitcoin is not the history, is not the future at all. It won't be. It's like using a phone from 1983. It's just not going to work. You don't bank on that phone. You could probably make a phone call still, but you're not going to use it to do any sort of banking, any sort of bill pay, none of that shit, because it doesn't have that technology. That's what Bitcoin, it doesn't have the type of technology that these new platforms have developed and are creating. That's what you're investing in utility, digital assets. You're investing in the money market that we may talk about because we know they're corrupt, but at the same time, we're investing in it. They're corrupt, but I guess I got to sign on too, because I don't want to be poor the rest of my life.
Exactly. It's very similar to the .com boom, when you didn't want to put all your information online with Netflix and this person and that car dealership. But if you were investing in the chips, if you were investing in the things that made it run, if you were investing in Google, you were like, trade off.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. We're gonna the crypto market is gonna be. We've invested in the blue chips. Most of us, we've invested in the blue chips of the crypto dynasty coming, and that's just that flipping. And Asia, I believe personally, I think Asia, Russia, and parts of Europe and Africa especially are going to be the new world dominance in the next 50 to 100 years. I believe America is going to end up going through a new growing spurt again. They're going to bring things back here. I think the West Coast, if people are going to stay in America, get to the West Coast of the United States. I mean, from El Paso, New Mexico, north, and move west. The West will be the new dominance of the United States. Where California, New York, and Philly, Chicago were the big ball hangers back in the early 20s, and that was because manufacturing. Pennsylvania, it's manufacturing. Where West now, I think, is
port cities.
Yeah, West is going to be completely different because it's closer to Asia than where we'll be. Yeah, it's exactly. It's the new dynasty. Mexico, all of the west coast of Mexico is building up. Their shipping yards, all of them are
more land.
It's funny you say that, because over here in the South, we're looking at you as you're falling, dude. Straight up, we look at you as you've lost all your freedoms. Your streets are dirty, from your capital down to what y'all did with San Diego and all that craziness. and you even have walls amongst yourselves and with your giant HOA associations. We don't believe none of that. You can't defend yourself. My county can overrun half your state. That's what we just believe out here.
Here's something to marinate on, people, or people should marinate on it. And is 80% of the American people live west of the Mississippi. I mean, I'm sorry, live east of the Mississippi. Live east of the Mississippi. So from the Atlantic up to the Mississippi, that's 80% of the United States population is right there. So if there was any sort of, after a cyber attack, because you shut down telephones, you shut down all means of communication, next in, and if you do some sort of, what do they call them, lasers, things they were doing over in Hawaii, shit, I mean, you can't help but see something. You can't unsee what you've seen, okay? And if that does happen, I mean, what's the thing? Because you're gonna hit at target areas. There are areas you want to destroy, areas you want to take out.
Let's talk this way. Can your county feed itself? Because when it all goes to crap, it's not about some big national organization. Can your county feed itself? Does your county have the ability to grow crops?
Well, we know Cali is the leading agricultural state in the country by far.
Well, hold on. Your county, you don't understand.
You saying like Orange County
band together?
Yeah.
Your county. If you don't have any idea at your county level,
I understand what you're saying.
If you don't have most of those farmers are going to help the rest of y'all out after all the crap y'all have pulled on them for the last 30 and 40 years. Do you think those farmers are going to help you out?
It's already going to be allocated to go wherever it's supposed to go.
Yeah, those farmers
you're not going to be able to change where the farmers.
It's about the truckers.
The farmers are trying to succeed from you guys right now. You guys literally have a bill on your plate to separate your state from the coastline from the inside.
But yeah, we'll see, man. It's funny too. Like, I was watching a thing on Austin, like a YouTube, and they're like, all these homeless are like going missing and shit, right? So this guy started up. Okay, so now in my area, next year, I mean, I'm looking like, like a mile and a half out from my house is like a Home Depot train yard behind. The trains run behind Home Depot. It used to be just nothing but homeless, bro. Like tents, campers. Like right now, these motherfuckers are gone. It's like, where they go? And said, how you can't fix shit this quick. It's like, oh, you couldn't get rid of them for years.
How many of them were legal? How many of them were legal though? By
a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot
were legal, man. They're a lot. It was more, Caucasian. It wasn't like.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But I seen a couple walking, but I'm like, man, all these
organ harvesting.
This guy in Vegas, this homeless guy in Vegas.
They got that many meth clinics.
I don't know about that, man. But
they went somewhere. They're not all in LA on Skid Row. They're not all in San Francisco. They went somewhere.
Well,
if they were legal,
your problem is not cleaned up, man. I can go to YouTube tonight and catch last night's video.
Yeah, look at that on YouTube
right now.
Like they're thinking they're being harvested, bro. Like,
yeah,
like, where all these people go?
The Atlanta homeless scene is crazy.
Yeah, there's still a lot, but there was a lot more. For the last 5-6 years, it got ridiculous. They're still out there, but it was a lot more.
We're you guys want to wrap it up, man? We're almost 2 hours. I'm ready to get on with mine. Let's see what kind of closing song we could do. Should we do Country Crypto?
Man, bro, you know what's my favorite, dog.
We're gonna roll out with Country Crypto, man. Shout out to Bishop for coming on. Daniel, Fuma Boys, Bijan Bain, Jazzy Jeff. Who else came on here? Shout out to the chat. You guys, any closing words, man? Some bullshit? Anybody?
Get your stuff off these exchanges. It's gonna get funky. If we can agree on one thing, you better get off these exchanges.
Yeah, man. I know a couple people, man. It's scary how comfortable they are. They just. I keep mentioning it, but they're like, just shushing me. I'm like,
you know what? You need to call, next time you talk to them, call me, and I can give them my story of Voyager, and then I can tell you. You can say, I know a guy the market crashed on him and they took it all, and they only gave him 66% back of what it was when the market was low, even though the market's up, and they still not trying to give me the rest of the money.
I remember
Based on
Superman.
low market.
Superman used to have. He's like a UK dude. I don't know if he's YouTubing still, but they got in Ethos because Voyager rebranded from Ethos to Voyager. But Superman back in the day, because I had Ethos, bro. I had bought a lot of Ethos, hoping it would take off again. And that's all he talked about was the Voyager app, man. It's state of the art. You got to have Ethos. He became a millionaire on Ethos, man. And then they go to Voyager. And that's why when the Voyager thing happened, I totally didn't expect that at all. I was like, wow, how the fuck does Voyager go down, man? That's crazy.
And they didn't have to. That's the scary part. They didn't have to. They could have just been, we're stopping the staking and you're just going to pay your fees to buy the crypto and we're good.
And Ethos was, an more expensive coin because it had a low supply. But Ethos ran with like BNB, $10. BNB would be like 10, 15. Ethos would be in there too, man. And I was really shocked when Voyager went down.
You were shocked.
Yeah, I'm not as shocked as you, man. But I did use it. I did use it, but I didn't use it like that,
bro. That was the first time in my life I had to go talk to my wife about money. Hey, look, I lost the condo and part of my 401k. I'm laughing about it now, but it wasn't that funny that night.
When I lost on Atomic, I felt like I was gonna throw up, man, for like a month.
Hey, bro.
Ain't nothing, you can't do anything. People are like, well, you just do this. Nah, motherfucker, that's just gone, bro. Like, you ain't getting nothing back.
As a matter of fact, a friend of mine, he's got a cover band. He plays all this old type music. So we go to his thing that night. I must have had the look on my face of death because I get there and they get you a table, right? So I looked at the girl. She's like, we're trying to get a table so we can listen to the music and get some food and drinks. Girl looks at me. She's like, table for two. I just looked at her. She was like, and the place was packed. She was like, I got you. Don't worry about it. So we go to sit down. I just looked at her. I said, give me a screwdriver, Belvedere, touch of pineapple. And when this gets to the half mark, don't even ask me. Just bring another one. Don't even ask me. Just keep bringing them. I mean, you're going to be good.
Yeah.
And then she was like, all right. Like the bartender will be looking over. I get to the half. As soon as I said we get to the half, there's another one at the table. I finished that, go to the next one. And it was like that all night.
But, they say everything happens for a reason because even that, by me losing a lot at that moment in time, it made I condensed everything into XRP, pretty much. And then I started over and I really honed in on the ratio thing. And I really learned, I was like, all right, let me fucking bring it all back down. Because I'd have had a different mindset. I'd probably be like, just start getting other shit, to where it really made me learn the ratios.
Yeah, for me, it taught me that they want this no matter what, they will take it away no matter if there's a better way to do it where you can still succeed. They will take this away. They will just take it away and do what they want to do with it. And they as the lawyers,
and that's pure greed though, because they had a fucking hell of an app, dude.
Yeah,
that's how greedy they are. Like,
think about that. That app is still better than Coinbase. It's still better than Uphold. How smooth it was. 10 times better than what we have now. And they threw it away. It tells you how greedy they are. So after that, it was like cold storage, buddy. Nothing else. You have to operate that way.
Yeah, man. All right. We'll wrap it up.
Right. Going into Q4 2025.
Yeah, it's
Fiscal
about
year.
They're talking about no taxes too. So you got the Clarity Act, no taxes, ETFs. I mean, it's just like
we may get no taxes on property here in Florida. We get no property tax on your first property here. It's on, boy. It's a home.
Got it. 2 or 3
We'll
more
see.
Fed hikes. 2 or 3 more Fed drops coming between now
Yeah, and the interest rates. Fuck yeah. So we're at we'll see everybody Tuesday. 5:55 PST on the boardroom. Peace.
Thank you, General.
Yo, this is Berserker, and I want to see my mama smile. Want to see farmland for 100 miles that I own, full of goats and sheeps and pigs. From XRP, with a big old house and a big old barn, with a big old truck and a big old girl with a big old smile. Yeah, baby, that's my style.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Gotta get some gas at the station too. Pull out my payment, not very hard. Pay my bill with my crypto card. Pay my bills, groceries, drinks, rent and fees with my XRP. XRP, XRP. Make my payment with XRP.
Seems like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah. And in between that everything is going right. Future is
hell yeah. D4 here, riding tough with the crypto pioneers. It's a wild west in the crypto space, so please be careful when you copy and you paste, or your bags will go poof into outer space. Meanwhile, we'll be waiting on the retrace, adding to our bags in 3 ways: farming, staking, and delegating.
like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah.
And in between that everything is going right. The future is bright.
The name's Carl Lewis, a big cat commander. Joking for the deaf, not much of a rapper. Big cat is in Tiger, the king of the beast. Got Alex Evlos jumping out his seat. Part of a team, an invading force of the digital kind. We're setting the course. Me and my bros, we're coming in hard. We'll be blowing your mind like a bloke on the shark.
Uncle Buster's here. This ain't new to me. Anti-sheep is psychology. Against the grain, it's instilled in me. Feel my ruckus. DNA, my biology. Stacking bank money, losing psychologically. I do what I do, I say what I say. Get those motherfucking zerps up.
Like a reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah.
And in between that everything is going right.
Big bag,
future is bright.
Big bag, only sorry Alex no pop, but we about to blow, retirement shop. We started at the bottom, rocket off to the top. You sitting at the bottom and you watching them shop. Chilling with the blue crew, we popping them tops. SEC tried, but the army don't stop. Now we piling the games and we watching moonshots. The only thing we missing is a crown for the top.
Look, got a fat bag of XRP, you know me. It's Crypto Tales, the one and only. Picking up some NFTs on OpenSea. XRPL gon' be better on the fees, though. You already know, still buying on the low. Welcome to the show, got Berserker on the flow. You know it's about to blow as soon as the case closed in. I'ma get ghost.
Seems like a reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah.
And in between that everything is going right. The future is bright.
Down on a farm like the UK subs, picking a theory on bugs with the CC club like a hydroponic hybrid. I used to play shrubs, now my NFT joints are filled with mad buzz. Farming XRP, that's my new page stuff. Summer singing in the night, multiplying, blowing up. Me and Miss Kill forever in love. We're in a crypto garden and we got the pure blood.
Your arm feels fine, nothing made a wrong turn. Took another corn while you're looking for your turn. Now the tide rising, pointing every turn. I land you better run, cause that's getting burned. Slowness and bond is beyond the FD tons. Nothing homegrown, that'll leave your mind blown. Creeping in the dark, don't step on our toes. We'll be killed when we dust and go in the shadows.
Seems like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah. And in between that and everything is going right. The future is bright.
Jay Clayton thought he was a hot shot. Had some issues with Ripple taking top spot. Dropped the lawsuit, you all got caught. XRP is top notch. It's not fun, it's intellectual thought. You must keep up or sell for loss. I'm going ghost with bags and berserker. You can catch us at the Northside Universe.
Seems like the reach, but you have the wings to fly there.
Country crypto.
Hell yeah. And in between that and everything is going right. The future is bright.
I'm an ninja. The tear to smoke the ganja. If you're into rolling fatties, you can call me Legendaddy. Don't you dare touch my crypto while I'm staking and I'm baking and I'm mining. Why you crying? Legendary Dave.
Many times I've explained this. Playing cat and mouse is brainless. Green candles are fucking dangerous. Jazzy XRP. Spontaneous, plan from the get-go. Theatrics, it's all a show. Coinbase and Robinhood, they still kill the show.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.